Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you're doing really well. I have changed my hair again. Everybody who said that I look good blonde, it's not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you. Literally hit November and I just had a knee-jerk reaction and said no more. So today we're going to be doing the Cool Girl Gift Guide Part 2. I did one of these last year. I've got some gorgeous things. I like to think of myself as a pretty good gift giver. I'm very hard to buy for, but I do give back. I've separated this into 4 sections this year. Maybe it narrows it down a little bit. Maybe your friends are all of these things. We have got the luxury everyday girl. She's kind of bougie. She likes to be surrounded by gorgeous things. It's me. Spoiler, they're all me. That's the whole thing. Then we've got the traveling girls. She's here, there, everywhere. She's jet setting. Go getting. The beauty queens. Self-explanatory. And last but not least, the homebodies. I've curated a very special little selection of gifts for each of these people in your lives. Hopefully this helps, or just buy them for yourself. That's the motto. Starting with our luxury everyday girls. This is for the people who want their everyday things to just be that little bit elevated. I'm a big believer in elevating simple things. I spoke about this in my last video, especially this time of year. I feel like we need to up the ante. We need to romanticize as much as possible. And if that is making everyday simple things beautiful, I think that's good enough. First up, I am really excited about this. It kind of feels like Christmas anyway. Got some gorgeous bits from Idyl. This is a new jewelry brand to me. You know I'm an absolute sucker for some jewelry. Anytime I find a new brand to fall in love with, I'm there. I've purposely not put much in my ears today because we're going to have a little restack. A little bit of background about this brand. I like to know the things I'm buying, especially if I'm buying them as a gift for somebody. I like to know that it comes from a good place. Idyl is a 90% female powered brand. Need I say more? This is a brand centered around sustainability. These are lab grown diamonds. The level of like craftsmanship and master between each of these pieces. If I got any of these as a gift, I would literally cry my eyes out. They are beautiful. Let me show you. Let me show you how beautiful they are. Like a few beautiful pieces I'm going to stack up because I can't continue with the video until I've got these in, I'm afraid. First up, we're going straight in. This is my favourite piece, I think. This is the solar cuff. We've got a stud on one end and then a cuff on the other, so you can just... I feel like this with my new hair, I feel so chic. So I'm going to pop this in my second hole here. Oh, even that looks so cool. I'm going to bring the cuff and actually just go between my 2 real cartilage piercings. This is also great if you're just over getting piercings, as I am. Oh, I mean, that is pretty major. I'm going to sit like this all day. Imagine that with like a slick back. That is the moment, that is the look. I know I said that was my favourite, but I forgot how insane this is. This is the Lucia earring. I have like never seen anything like this before. Obviously this bit goes through your piercing and then this hugs the bottom of your ear. It's just like beyond. So I've got the one going this way because this ear, I just don't love her. I just never love her. But I'm gonna love her in a minute. Let's pop this through. I'm gonna go on this bottom one just so it has space to... Got a few different kind of levels, I guess. Everybody's ears are a different shape. I'm saying like the thought behind this. I love when you have something that's just been like so perfectly executed. I'm like, someone's even thought about the fact that not everybody's ears are the same length. Like, I've never thought about how long my earlobe might be. That's insane. That's actually so insane. Let me just put the back on. That is the most beautiful piece of jewellery I have ever seen in my whole life. I literally can't stop staring at that. Last but not least, we've got the Gia, which is one of my favourite names ever. So this again is like a really beautiful floating design. I just think the designs they do are so unique and so beautiful. So I'm thinking maybe, I don't want to cram in, but should we just go hell for leather on that side? I think we should. That is an ear. That is some ear candy. That is no longer my least favourite ear. That is so beautiful. I feel $1 million. I really do. I love that they sell things individually as well. I'm a big fan of like a mismatched ear. I just feel like that looks incredible. Okay, that's literally my new favourite jewellery brand. Like, I can't stop staring at that. I've just read this quote from the owner and I feel like this just sums up the entire luxury everyday girl. When a woman chooses her diamond, she's making a statement about who she is and what she values. Amen, sister. Diamonds chosen. I mean, what a start. I feel like we could scrap the rest of the video, but I will go on. Dazzling everybody. I also got this from Idyl and I think this would be such a nice gift in itself for like the jewelry lovers in your family. Shine serum to brighten your jewels, a little brush to give them a scrub, and a cleaning cloth, and it all comes in this gorgeous little silky pouch. As a jewelry girl, I feel like if somebody bought me something like this, I'd be like, You know me, you listen, you love me. It's all about being thoughtful and intentional. And I feel like this brand just embodies that. Thank you, Idyl. I'm obsessed with you. I'm actually in love. I'm being serious. I'm in love with you. Even though we're talking luxury, it doesn't always have to be in your face luxury. It's about making simple things just feel good. As soon as I started thinking about this, these immediately came to mind. This is actually a brand new launch from Estrid. As you know, I've been an Estrid girl for probably 5 years. I've not used another razor. I probably never ever will again. Their recent launch, really the nail in the coffin for me. We are soul tied at this point. Chrome mixed metal razors. Silver, gold. I just feel luxurious using these. Something as simple as your shower shaving routine. We're leveling it up. I'm worried how close these are to my hair. Just like shave the whole thing off. Estrid for me is such a perfect example of making a very simple, very overlooked thing interesting, fun, exciting. Very cool gift for the very cool girls. They also do like simply every colour under the sun, so you can really match them to the person you're buying for. But these, of course, have blown every other colour out the water for me because I'm a chrome girl. Next thing, I just think this is a beautiful present for anybody anyway, but especially my everyday girls that want to get shit done, but they want to get shit done in a beautiful way. Diaries and journals. I'm a real handwritten girl. I love handwritten stuff. I have a paper diary still to this day. Everybody laughs at me about it, but I'm a visual person. I like to see everything in front of me. I like to write. I just love seeing people's handwriting as well. I feel like we never see it anymore, and I love seeing somebody use a pen in an AI world. I want a journal. Diary for me is the perfect Christmas present. We're about to go into New Year. It's a really beautiful, fresh start. I also like to buy people things that they maybe wouldn't think to buy themselves. We live in a digital world. I know most people do not think, I'm going to buy myself a really beautiful diary. Buy it for them then. This one is from, is it Papier or Papier? I feel like Papier feels extremely fancy, but I've actually been eyeing the new ones to buy for next year, and there's a beautiful like burgundy blue spot. You can personalise them. This one has got my name on it. Being a child and having like personalised stationery is just super fun. In the same vein, just a really nice journal. I got this one as a place to store all like my Polaroids, my stickers, my photo booth pictures, things that were just like hanging about and I didn't want to get ruined. Also pens. I feel like a nice pen is such a mature, adult, fancy gift for the fancy everyday girl. This is the fanciest pen I could find. I'm not quite at that level yet, but if you are super bougie, I feel like a pen is a really nice gift. My fancy pen. Another thing that I think is really beautiful, I don't have to hand, but silk pillowcases. Oof, what a gift that is. I know Kits do some really beautiful ones. They also do like silk scrunchies, silk eye masks, anything silk. The level is up. Last thing for this section is a really gorgeous pair of loafers. This might be a little bit more niche. This is for the girls that you really know in your life. These are my newest ones I got for my birthday from June. I cannot get enough of them. They are the softest leather. Any outfit I have on and then I put these on, I feel chic, I feel bougie. Out for dinner the other night in black tracksuit bottoms and these. And I felt brilliant, I felt put together. I wear my loafers all the time. I think if you know girls in your life that are not trainer girls, they would always appreciate a good pair of loafers. Okay, that is it for section 1, the luxury everyday girls. Bought for, done. Next we've got the travelling girls. Maybe they travel for work, maybe they just love going on holiday. First thing, pretty obvious one, but a really nice passport holder. I got this one for my birthday as well. I had a really strange one on before that I had handmade in Thailand. It had Hello Kitty on it, it had my name on it. I got a bit carried away at the market. I was very happy when I got this gorgeous one from Whistles. Shiny, croc print, pretty sturdy. Also good to keep your passport safe from getting wet and getting crumpled up in your bag. Again, a gift that you wouldn't necessarily think to buy for yourself, but I think is so nice to buy for somebody that you know is travelling a lot. There was also a matching card holder for this if you want to really go the mile. Of course, the Space NK cubes. I have so many of these. I actually keep a lot of them just ready packed in case I have to just flee the country in the night. I'd be ready. They also do these in so many colours now. I think they launched like a butter yellow one this year and I just think they're stunning. So this one I keep all like my minis in. So I've got a mini shampoo, mini cleanser, conditioner, face wash, toothpaste, and loads of different sizes as well. So I use the really mini ones to store like jewellery, chargers, smaller things that just get lost in my bag. I use these for my liquids going through security as well, just so I know they're all in one place, and it's a clear bag, so they let you. If you wanted to go an extra level, I think one of these bags filled with some minis of things that you know that they like would be so nice, like hairbands, minis, face wipes, you know, just making somebody a travel kit again I think is really thoughtful, and the bags alone are just beautiful. In similar vein, I found these earlier when I was looking from Not Another Bill. So this is a travel folio, so it's kind of a clear bag that also has a card holder thing in it. And I actually think I'm going to buy this for myself because I think it's brilliant. I've never seen this before. You can also personalise them with like initials and stuff. That's such a good idea for your hand luggage. I always end up checking like 8,000 times that my passport is not grown legs and left me, but I feel like if it was all in that one thing, you could have your cards in there, headphones, everything. Next thing, no surprise, we have got all of the sheet masks and eye patches. Rhode, Summer Fridays, Rare Beauty. I also really like the topical eye masks. Collagen sheet masks, these are the best thing ever on a plane. So I saw that Summer Fridays now do a jet lag set, which is like the perfect gift. I've used pretty much everything in there individually and they are fabulous. I love these eye masks so much. The jet lag mask is like the Summer Fridays product. It's amazing. You know, somebody's going on a big holiday or they just travel a lot. I think a nice little set of like jet lag thing, a passport holder, some sheet masks. Last thing for this section, a nice eye mask. If you're on flights a lot and you're trying to sleep, an eye mask is a lifesaver. I have a few here that I like. I've got this lovely silky one. I'm not quite sure what any of these are from. I've just kind of accumulated them over the years. Soft one with a field mouse on it, of course. More of a cotton stripy one. I think this came with matching pyjamas. You're getting targeted ads for those big ones that are like pillows and they look amazing. I may have been influenced on that, but I think an eye mask is such a good present anyway. Next up, we've got the Beauty Queens. I feel like I could go on with products forever and ever, but I feel like everything I recommend I really like, so I've tried to narrow it down to specific gifts that would be good universally. First thing that I always think is a great fail-safe gift is a perfume discovery set. I had a little look and Fleur do some amazing sets. They do a really mini discovery set, so I think you can try like pretty much all the bestsellers, but they are really small. They then do one that has 4 of like their bestsellers. They have a layering set with 3 of the body mist. I just think they are doing such amazing discovery sets. I've got the Fleur Rose Whip here. This is a beautiful, rosy, feminine, whoa, that went straight in my mouth. Another one that I really like, but I know that this sells out all the time because it's insane, is the Discotheque Discovery Set. It comes in like a little cigarette pack. I could go into heavy detail about how much I love Discotheque's branding, but the Discovery Set is just insane. I always see that it's sold out and it should be because it's amazing. I know fragrance is quite a tricky one to buy for somebody unless you specifically know a scent that they wear, so a discovery set's a really good way to buy somebody fragrance without having to know exactly what they want. You also might introduce them to their new favourite scent, so everybody wins. Next up, subsection, the beauty queens who like their tech. Women in STEM and beauty. I spoke in my last gift guide about red light masks. I have got the Shark one, which I'm obsessed with. It's so, so good. Still think that's an amazing gift for somebody. And then this little thing entered the chat. This is the Shark Facial Pro Glow. I was one of the first people to use this when it launched. I was very lucky. So I've been using it for like over a month now, I think. And it's bloody brilliant. It looks like a science experiment, which I really enjoy. I've got 2 different attachments with this. This is the one that I use pretty much every day. It does heat and cool. And this is for decongesting. So you put these little tips on it and it does a whole thing. There's a lot of detail about it, but if you know somebody who's into their like beauty tech, likes having all the gadgets, this is fab because it's like a 5-in-1. I really feel like Shark just did an absolute number with this. Scouring for a few like beauty sets, things that caught my eye. A couple that I think are really good are, I saw this one from YSL. It's got a full-size mascara, mini liner and a mini lip product. I think it's like a few of their best sellers. The packaging that it comes in is really nice as well. I'm all about the packaging being nice because I feel like the gift is done for you then. Like it just looks beautiful as soon as it arrives. Another one I really liked was the Sephora Blush and Go set. I've actually got one of their blushes on today. Oh, just remembered my earrings. It's got 3 of their blushes and it comes in a nice little pouch. So it's a nice, easy little gift for makeup lovers, but maybe you don't know specifically what to buy them. I also saw that Merit do an intro set. Merit for me is another brand that just makes me feel luxurious. I feel like a gorgeous, rich old lady using Merit. It makes your skin look insane, especially if you're into your more minimal makeup. I think that would be a gorgeous, gorgeous present. I think it comes with a brush as well, so it's kind of like a full face, basically. Then I've got the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes, the original palette. This for me is like, you could never go wrong buying somebody this palette. It's all matte, it's perfect, it's got every single warm tone shade that you could ever want. If you bought a beauty girl this, I feel they would be very happy. I'm all of those sections, but I especially am the homebody. I love being at home, I love being warm, I love being cozy. I really, really like to drink out of a nice glass. It makes me feel like a fancy old person. I'm very specific about the glasses I drink out of. Maybe there's another word for it. I don't know. Even if I'm just having a Diet Coke, putting it in a cocktail glass, I love it. I really, really love it. First, I've got a few kind of vintagey glasses. These were actually my mum and dad's wedding present. I think there's like 2 of them left because they've all been smashed, but I feel like a mysterious man in a bar when I drink out of it. It's so easy to get as well in vintage shops. A lot of places will have like a full set of these. They're actually not super expensive either, and I think it's such a nice gift for your cocktail lovers. I've also got this one, which I'm pretty sure I stole off my sister. Not me saying how inexpensive they are when I've literally stolen all of them, but this is a beautiful little martini glass. Again, put some electrolytes in it. From Anthropology. I just think that is so gorgeous. Anthropology glasses are just the one. I'm so excited to buy a house so I can just buy every glass in there. This is one of their newer ones. They also had one that says Vino, and it's actually like 3D. They're sort of like glass. I don't actually know what that is. Kind of like a, I don't know, I have no idea. But it's very nice, feels very nice. A cocktail shaker, cocktail set, I think is so nice, especially around Christmas time. It's such a nice thing to gift to somebody. You'll be coming up to New Year, it's the perfect time to use it. This is ridiculously bougie, I do apologise. This is a Prada cocktail shaker, but I got this I think when they launched their rhubarb perfume, but it's like my prized possession. I haven't even used it because I'm saving it for my house. Prada ice cubes, shot measurer. I know a lot of places do these really nice cocktail shaker sets. It did have a stirrer as well, but I think maybe I have used that. Even for your friends that don't drink, if you bought them this and like an alcohol-free spirit, I've actually got some really good ones. They look so nice on the side or on a bar cart. Really gorgeous. This is one that caught my eye when I was in Oliver Bonas a few days ago. These beautiful bottles. You've got a chili bottle and an olive bottle to put your oils in. I'm not a big cook, but if you know somebody who loves their kitchen, loves their little ornaments in there, I think that's such a cool bottle. Again, a very simple way to repurpose something that's otherwise pretty boring. I also got the Mob cookbook. I went to an event that was hosted by Mob and it was the most delicious food I've ever eaten in my life. I think about, there was like a whipped honey butter, and I still think about it probably 1 to 2 times a week. It was amazing, and they gave us all the cookbook when we left. Have I cooked anything out of it? No. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for gift giving. So if you know somebody who's into cooking, it's a really cool cookbook. I have looked through it. I have vetted it. I've thought that it looks nice. I just haven't acted on it. Next thing is a gift that I like to do. I've given a lot of people coffee table books. I think it's a really special, really easy way to be thoughtful. I have got, she's very heavy, quite a few of my favourites here. It's an easy way to pick something that somebody's interested in. No matter what your interests are, there will be a coffee table book on it. When my friends got married in Italy, I bought them a really beautiful, like, Dolce Vita Italian book. The Azzolini books are really cute if somebody has like a very special place or they're going somewhere or they've been married that year. Especially if somebody is arty, I think that's the easiest to buy for. This David Hockney one is still just one of my favourite books ever. I look through it very often. More fashion-y books. This one's really cool. It's all about leopard print. Amazing. Elton John book. Love having these. I always come back to them for inspiration if I just want to be visually stimulated. This is a bit more niche, but if you have some artists in your family, I think a really beautiful reference book. Coffee table books work really nicely for that, but if you want to go a little bit further, real beautiful reference book. I bought this one in a bookshop in Chiang Mai in Thailand. It's a Japanese art book, and I just think it's so amazing. I think it cost me like £3. I bought it for tattoo references, and it's just absolutely stunning. Things like this are quite easy to find, places like Vinted, eBay. It's also cozy season. What is Christmas if you don't get a dressing gown, honestly? Got my eyes on this one from pt.2. I think it looks so cozy. I don't like a thin dressing gown. I'm a cold girl at the best of times. I want to feel smothered, basically. Some cool pyjamas. These Damson Madder ones I think are perfect. There's something about putting a new pair of pyjamas on Boxing Day that you got for Christmas. I'm watching Shrek. Shrek 2 is always on Boxing Day. One thing is for certain. Also, while I was in Oliver Bonas, I saw these really cute little slippers with pom-poms. And I think I would just feel like a little whimsical elf running around my house in those. I really need to get some slippers, actually, because I'm always moaning that my feet are cold. Anything cozy to me just feels like such a nice present. You're basically saying, like, I want you to be warm. I want you to be comfortable. I think that's very sweet. And there we go. That is it for the Cool Girl Gift Guide Part 2. I will link Part 1 down below as well, so you can watch that. Hopefully I've not duplicated anything. I'm a creature of habit. I think I probably have, but what can I say? I like what I like. Thank you so much to idyl for working with me on this video. One more time. I'm going to go and take 8,000 pictures of my ears. I'll link all of the jewellery and their website down below. I think it's a really exciting new brand. I love when something new comes along and I just know. I know. You can feel it in here. It's a good one. It's a good one. As always, everything that I've mentioned will be linked in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching this and thank you for being here. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day and I will see you all very soon. Love you.